Hey y'all, I just recorded a whole video before I just left, and I had my microphone plugged into my phone, and for some reason I have no sound. So I cannot upload those videos because I cannot figure out why my sound didn't play, and I don't have any way of recovering it. So I'm gonna try this again. So I wanted to come to you guys today and just ask you, why do you keep allowing people to play in your face? Like, why do you keep allowing people to play with you, to use you, to lie to you, and you just like take it? You take it. You take their excuses that they try to say is the reason why they're doing the things that they're doing to you. You're taking the blame. You're taking all of that, knowing that they're lying on you. You know they playing in your face. You know they coming up with every excuse as to why they're treating you the way they're treating you. How it's your fault that they're doing what they're doing to you. When you know good darn well you're a good person. You know you don't deserve what they taking you through. You know better than to sit there and allow them to keep lying to you and keep accusing you and keep saying that they're treating you the way they're treating you because you're the way you are, or the way you're acting, or the way you talk, or what you said is making them treat you the way that they're treating you. You know that's a lie. You know you are smart enough to know that they are treating you the way they're treating you because you are sitting there allowing it. Like, God did not put you on this earth to be nobody's stepchild, nobody's stepping stone, nobody's footstool. Like, you have purpose, you have drive, you have ambition, you're worthy. Like, your life is not gonna fall apart, or your life is not going to end because of this person is not in your life. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's time for you to take your power back. It's time for you to walk in obedience with God. It's time for you to walk away from that sin, turn and don't look back. Like, if you haven't read Genesis 19, I think you should read that. Now it's a little crazy stuff going on in the chapter as well, but God has grace and mercy on you. God is telling you right now to walk away from that situation. God is telling you that where you're at is not where you need to be. You need to change your environment. God is telling you that He's extending grace and mercy, but only if you obey and do what He's telling you to do. And that is to walk away from that situation and don't look back. To go to a different environment, to walk away from sin, walk away from that destruction, walk away from those worldly things that you're doing. All of that partying, all of that kicking it, all of that going over to your friend's house and gossiping and laughing about everybody else's downfall and all of that. God said turn away from it. It's time for you to live the life that God is telling you that you should be living. You wondering why your blessings are not coming. You wondering why you're working so hard but you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. It's because you are attached to the wrong situations. You are attached to the wrong environment. You are attached to the wrong people. Like in Genesis 19, he told Lot to get his family, which is his wife and his 2 daughters, and flee from Samar and Garo, whatever it's, the cities, honey. Like, do your research. But he told them to flee. He had mercy on Lot and his family. even though earlier in that chapter, Lot offered up his own daughters. Like, he offered up his daughters to the enemies because they came to him and told him that he better give up the company that was visiting him, not knowing that they were disguised people. They were actually angels, but they were disguised as people. And he instead protected them and offered up his own daughters to protect them. And guess what? God still extended grace. God still extended mercy. And he also told them, because the land, he was going to destroy it. You hear me? He was tired of them people doing all of that destruction and living worldly and thinking they running stuff. And when he told them to flee, he said, don't look back at the destruction that I'm fixing to rain upon these cities. He didn't tell them why to not look back, and he didn't tell them what would happen if they looked back. He wanted to see if they were going to obey. And guess who didn't obey? Lot's wife. And guess what happened to her? He turned her into a pillar of salt. So that means he ended her life because she wasn't obedient. So this is your sign that God is telling you to flee from that situation you're in. Flee from that environment that you're in. Flee from that destruction. Flee from the worldly things that you're doing and involved in. And walk away from sin and don't look back. Don't look back. Like, he's ready to bless you. He been wanting to bless you. You holding up your own blessings because you want the best of both worlds. You want God to bless you, and you want God to protect you, and you want God to give you all of these things that you're praying and you're working for, but you can't even be obedient. You want to dib and dab with him and dib and dab with the world too. That's not how it is. He said pick a side. It's time for you to pick a side. You rolling with him or you rolling with the world? You rolling with him or you rolling with the devil? Like, we are in our end days. We don't know when God is going to decide to come back. But it's time for you to get ready. Don't y'all see in these other nations and these other countries where they're sitting here targeting Christians, torturing them, beheading them? All of that. The media is not talking about it. Why? Because they don't want you interceding. They don't want us praying. They don't want us fasting. They don't want us to intervene and stop it from happening, because they know the power of God and they know the power of his soldiers. They're mad that so many of us are deciding to stand up right now. They're mad that no matter what they're trying to do, God is standing up. God winning. Like, they put so many devils in the pulpits. They put so many devils in these churches. Why? To stray us away. To make us mad and hurt. To say, oh, God ain't real. If God was real, God wouldn't let this happen. If God was real, God wouldn't let these pastors be in here sleeping with their members and making these girls get abortions and winking at these little boys in church. Like, it's so many of us got so much church hurt. And that is why I always tell people, church can't save you. It's your relationship that you have with God that's going to save you, that's going to get you in the kingdom. Church is for worship and praise. I cannot say that enough. True, you have Bible study and they teach you somewhat of the Bible and things like that, but it's their interpretation. They could be interpreting it wrong and preaching it wrong and teaching you wrong. That's why you have to get in the Bible for yourself. You have to research this commentary and see see what other scholars and all of these other interpretations of what we're reading in the Bible is about. and come up with an interpretation of our own. Like, it's time for us to stand up. Like, it's so many people out here just lost. It's so many people don't know what to believe. All because they're going off of what somebody else said. All because they're going off of an experience that somebody else has had. No. Until they tell you that God did them wrong, until they tell you that God wasn't faithful, until they tell you that God hurt them, you shouldn't be believing nothing nobody tell you about being a Christian and why you shouldn't be one. Because at the end of the day, they telling you how they feel because of what some human done to them. Not because of what God done. Because God is faithful. Like, he is not a man, so he shall not lie. And he will not lie. Like, get in that word. Get in that word. I'm telling y'all. Y'all better start getting in that word. Y'all better start praying. Y'all better start strengthening y'all relationship with God if y'all want to get somewhere. Because all that believing what everybody else telling you, no. You better be believing the people that said God is good. God done brought me through this. God done brought me through that. I might have went through my pruning season. I might have did this. I might have did that. But look at what God let Job go through. And look what he brought him through. And because of his obedience, what he do? Bless him 10 times over. Took everything. But gave it back plus more because of his obedience. Like, y'all better start, like, researching and building your own relationships and stop going off of what people tell y'all. But that's my little rant for today. I hate that my sound was off on my other little video. Y'all, I just got these lashes done and they just doing what they want to do. So I might look like one of my eyes bigger than the other. That don't matter either, because y'all gonna catch this word. You hear me? But yes, y'all, like, I'm telling y'all, God is so good. Like, God is so good. Like, I got so many testimonies that I'm going to share, but I can't share them until God gives me the okay. I don't do nothing without God's direction. And sometimes when you do things prematurely, like, it just don't go well. So I have learned to do things God's way, because I'm like a real big control freak. And I like to take matters into my own hand, because I know that I'm going to make sure I'm protected. And I know that I'm going to make sure that I'm good. But God said, girl, you only good because I allow you to be good. Like, it's time for you to lean on me, honey. I'm your father. So that is what I'm learning to do. And so I'm not going to share any of my testimonies or anything until God gives me the okay. But baby, when he give me the okay, I'm going to be boom, 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 booming. You hear me? So stay tuned. If I said something today that resonates with you or helped you out, leave a comment below. Let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it with a friend. This might, help them. They might be going through something. God might have, told me to make this word for them to hear it. And I'll see you guys again. Bye, and have a blessed one.